Last week we talked about annual leave. Today I want to switch and have a chat about personal leave or sick leave. While we have seen fewer people on average taking annual leave, businesses are seeing still a high number of sick leave and carers leave instances. Obviously, we still have COVID in the community, and obviously, we're heading into flu season. I'm Kylie from Dreamstone HR, and I wanted to provide you a few key points to remember when you're managing unplanned absences, which is what we call sick leave or carers leave. Some things to ask yourself. Do you have a leave management policy in place which asks your staff to provide a doctor certificate when they are off work for 2 or more days? If you don't have this in place, it may be something that you want to consider. While it may not be a problem now that you've got for sick leave, it's really a good way to prevent issues in the future. Also, are you looking at your sick leave reports regularly to observe if there are any patterns of behaviour which are of concern to you? This is a great task to complete while you're doing your annual leave liability reports that we talked about last week, and you can do that on a monthly basis. It doesn't need to be intensive labour that you need to put into it. It's just a reviewing of the reports. But these are two really easy ways to support personal leave management within the business. Now, don't get me wrong, personal leave is really, really important, and employers need to make sure that their team feel comfortable taking leave when they're unwell. We need to be able to allow our team the opportunity to recover. So please make sure that these activities are not about preventing people from taking leave. We are seeing higher than average sick leave, and this can have an impact on your businesses, but it can also be telling of something more important. Unplanned or unauthorized absences can be an indicator of a lack of employee engagement. It can also be an indicator that an employee may be struggling in some way. Regardless of the reason though, if you have a team member taking higher number of personal leave days, you need to take the opportunity to check in with them, see if they're okay. It doesn't need to be a difficult conversation. We naturally shy away from these conversations because we feel as though we're prying if we talk about medical leave or sick leave. But that's not what this is about. This is a conversation to make sure that your team are okay. You have a duty of care to your employees, and this is what that conversation is about. You don't need to ask them specifically what's wrong with them. You don't need to really pressure them about providing you medical reports. This is about asking them if they're okay. Reach out to us today if you would like us to support you in any of your leave planning, development of policy, or even strategies to really address high instances of unplanned leave. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great day.